Fam, I suck at meditation. Okay, maybe I should rephrase that. I have trouble quieting what the Buddhists describe as the monkey mind. It feels like the moment I commit myself to waking up, brushing my teeth, drinking some water, and then heading into the studio to meditate, my thoughts go absolutely apeshit. What are you doing, Curtis? Do we really have time for this? I mean, we've got a lot of work to do, bro. Hey, check your email. Check your email for me real quick. Did the Lakers win last night? You know a male duck is called a drake? Crazy. What happens if you slide a hi-hat like an 808? You'd be like... Is that your son waking up? What if he runs out the room and jumps down the stairs for no reason at all? Damn, bro, that's kind of dark. Yeah, you're right. I'll let you get back to your meditating. Thank you. Right after you scratch that little bitty itch on your big toe, or our big toe. Yeah, thank you. It's a struggle to say the least, but it hasn't always been this way. It actually used to be way worse. Back when I didn't meditate at all, I would experience some really scary and even random anxiety attacks. It wasn't until I met a singer named Brooke Taylor that I even tried to for real meditate. Brooke Taylor, now beyond being a fire singer and songwriter, she also became a bit of a spiritual mentor for me early on in the music industry. To this day, she's the reason I light sage and incense in my studio before I meditate and before I make beats. Beyond that, she shared with me one of the biggest gems when she introduced me to this distinctive cologne called Florida Water, which basically, when you smell it and you rub it into your skin, it helps clear your mind right before you meditate. I took her advice, and then one morning, it happened. So peep this, I'm in my living room and I'm meditating, right? Eyes completely freaking closed. And I found myself so deeply immersed in a meditation session that I actually started to see a dark blue circle begin to form before my eyes. It freaked me out the first time I saw it, but after doing some research from people who had similar experiences, I came to learn that the blue pearl is actually a really good sign that you might be growing spiritually. More specifically, I saw where folks were saying this tiny point is located in the crown chakra that is the seed of consciousness, or the higher soul. Curtis, what the fuck does got to do with being a music producer? Fair question, but keeping it a buck, I made the best music on days that I was able to tap into that level of meditation. Needless to say, I want that back. Not only do I want it back, but I guess more importantly, I just want to be able to meditate without my mind, well, losing its mind. So with this episode of Teach Me, I reach out to my spiritual homegirl, Brooke Taylor, hoping that she can reteach me how to quiet my monkey music producer mind. Okay, music producers, so this is the phase in which I get to talk to my friend Brooke Taylor. You heard a little bit briefly when I was discussing sort of my journey into meditation, and look who we have. We have Brooke Taylor here in the flesh. Are you kidding me? How you doing, Brooke?
I'm doing well. How are you all? And you, Mr. Curtis King?
Doing all right. I need your help, though. I need your help. You know, this series is called Teach Me for a specific reason. You and I have worked with each other musically. You were giving me all kind of game about meditation. And I don't know if you know, but the first time I actually for real meditated was because of your instruction, to where I was like, well, let me go ahead and see what this is all about. I mean, she made it sound really easy. Let me see what this is all about. I appreciate you having given us the opportunity to interview you. Please tell the people about yourself and what it is that you do.
So my name is Brooke Taylor, and I'm from Los Angeles. I am a singer-songwriter and a composer, but all around just a very loving and spiritual human being that wants to share my music, share my gifts, and help other people on this journey of our life fulfillment, our purpose.
So my first question to you is, for the busy skeptics out there that I'm sure are watching and saying, here's a million and one videos, here's the number 1,000,001 video of meditation meditation. I'm pretty sure they want to know, what is the purpose of meditation according to you, Brooke?
For me, what meditation has been is it's just to find that peace. And as we all know, day to day, we have so much distractions, from the phone to the, computers to just everything. There's just so much, and apps and different things. We're just on everything. Everything is accessible, everywhere and stuff like that. So for me, meditation was to just get back to center, trying to get back to who you really are in that quiet and still place.
I'm sure that a lot of them are still saying, well, how does that relate to me as a music producer or creative? I mean, you're an amazing singer and songwriter. We've talked about it. You told me this is at the forefront of your decision making when it comes to business, who you're working with. If you're not on a good energy tip, you're quick to be like, you know what, you're talented as heck, but I'm out. How do you think that meditation has helped you as a creative and songwriter? Because I'm sure there's a lot of creatives here that are like, how is this going to help me when I'm making beats?
Right. Like, why do I need this in my life? So spirituality for me has always been in the forefront. And when I say spirituality, it's not religion based. It's more of just this self-belief. And what do you believe, the higher powers that you believe in? Like, why do you believe in these higher powers? So for me, it's just, I feel like everything revolves around those things. It's just been great navigating through my life as a person, as a human, or as just, a businesswoman in this industry, to just find people that you sync up with, people that have the same synergy as you. And when you start tapping into that part of yourself, you just know off the bat, you'd be like, you know what, this feels right. Cool. That feels right. Okay. And there's no indecisiveness with it, because you just know deep down how you feel. And there's like an emotional hit. I'm
trying to interview you in this segment. I'm also trying to like internalize this information. But then I also know there's a lot of folks out here who are like beginners. They have the same issue which they probably would be surprised. But even after meditating for as long as I have, those thoughts still pop up out of nowhere. Those things that kind of take you away from the focus of focusing on your breathing. What do you do when those thoughts pop up? And how do you kind of quiet what the Buddhists call the monkey mind?
What I will say is, first is to not be so hard on yourself when you're first starting out. But when those thoughts and things come to you and you're in your mode, it's the self-awareness that you have that, okay, this thought is coming in, I'm meditating here. I can either, and so here's the choice. I can either pay attention to this that's distracting me, or I can choose to push through it.
So for you as a singer-songwriter, where can people find your music? What are you working on? I got another request of you before you leave, but I want to make sure that people can connect with you and hear your music, because I'm sure after listening to the interview, they're already like, yo, she's dope. She's dope. That's my new friend. But they need to understand how supremely talented you are at music, as well as all the things that you're doing right now within your business. So let them know how they can find that information and connect with you.
Yes, for sure. So you can add me on IG. It's btaylormusic777, or you can just check my website out at brooketaylormusic.com. I have all the links in there. You can go check out my music. I got my 2 albums up there. The Love, which is an acronym for Live on Virtuous Energy, LOVE. And also my I Human album that I did with producer THX. Venus Mars was our band. I Human was the album. You guys can check all that out.
So, okay, well, you messed up now, because now this is the phase of this show and we're bringing it to an end. I want to make sure that my audience always leaves with something practical, and that I get to be, I don't want to say the guinea pig, but I get to be the example of someone who is open to just learning how to do this thing all over again. If I have never meditated before, Brooke, could you be the guy that helps me at least understand the basics? How am I sitting? Am I sitting straight up? I don't want to slump, right? That's not good. Okay, let me know. I've never meditated. I'm gonna just act like I never meditated a day of my life. Okay.
Got it. Okay, so we're starting from ground zero. Okay, first, what I like to do is I like to clear my space energetically. Like you have your handy dandy Florida water right there, or your sage that you got to your right. Yep, either or. So if you guys don't want to burn the sage because it's very strong and it's smoky, and you don't want to let all the fire alarms or smoke alarms to go off, you could put the Florida water in a spray bottle if you like, and you could just spray that around your house or your space, wherever you're going to be. That's if you don't want all the smoke. And then what you want to do is you can sit on the ground, you can lay on the ground, you can sit in a chair with your feet touching the ground. You can lay on the bed, whatever makes you more comfortable, whatever feels right to you. You can close your eyes, whatever the intention. I set the intention of what I want. So if I'm saying, okay, so this meditation today, I want to triple my net worth, triple my network, triple my great health, triple my love relationships and make them more positive. And, you set your intentions of what you want for this meditation. And then you just sit there and you just be in silence. That's one way. And just sit for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes if you want to try that first. And just focus in on your breathing. So what you would do is just, when you breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth, you can do counts, like breathe in for 3 seconds. Breathe out for 3. You can do it that way. Breathe in again through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. And when you focus on your breathing, breathe in through your nose, feel what nostril is the air coming through. Is it cold air that's coming through your nostrils? Is it warm air that's coming through your nostrils? And just focus on how you feel when you breathe in. And then breathe out. And many times when I breathe in, I'm thinking, I'm breathing in positive, loving energy. And I'm breathing out all the negativity and stress. And you just sit there in that silence and you feel the silence and you feel the connection and you start noticing that everything starts becoming more calm and you start connecting yourself with the higher energy, higher source, and rooting and grounding your energy into the earth. And you just notice this calmness come over you and the releasing that you're doing, the negativity that you're releasing, and the positive energy that's coming in. And it's just great to just be in that space. And if it feels good where you're at, you just stay still and you just focus. Focus on breathing in through your nose and breathing out. Just sit in that silence.
Okay, music producers, so that was the second episode of the Teach Me series. Are you enjoying this? If you are, please like, share, subscribe. Just handle the subscribe part first, and then I'll take care of the rest of the stuff. I'll make sure I have likable content and things that you'll enjoy. But maybe today was the first day that you meditated. If it was, I'm so glad that it was through one of my videos. We're going to be doing so much more stuff like this. I really enjoyed this series, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. Like I always say, in this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Once again, it's Curtis King of Curtis King TV. Have a good one. Look up, Nazi. Say cheese.